So,
Diane, it looks great. It looks awesome, Diane.
hello and welcome to Unusual Radio with Tanya and my co-host, The Eds.
Hello.
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 Hello. What about me, boss?
Exactly. Now I'm trying to get rid of all the shit.
I gotta turn that off. I forgot.
It's all the shit popping up
What shit popping up?
down here. Okay.
Really?
Anyway,
Really?
currently in Warren it is 68. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 78 and rainy.
Rainy.
Rainy. So, but we've had
Excuse
some
me.
nice days, so it's all good. All good. We can
All
deal
right.
with this.
I go to your page, and then I go, where the fuck is...
All right. So
Oh, I always have to search.
I'm going to start off by saying that I actually had a girls' day today. My BFF. I saw my BFF
Whoops.
today. So it was all good. Okay, I'm happy.
Woohoo!
I'm still not decompressed from having
Male, penis, people around. I'm not really here a lot. It's just... there's
You were here for a couple days on end, okay? And I thought I was going to lose my fucking
couple
mind.
days on end. I was here Saturday, and I was here Monday,
All day Monday,
I think.
half a day on Tuesday.
No, half a day.
Yeah, half a day. Yeah. And then you left, what, 11:30 this morning?
Yeah, about 11:30.
Really?
Alrighty, where is the
So anyway,
current one?
okay. So it was nice to actually see a female. And no, we're not together. And no, we're not trying to
Oh
help.
shit,
And no,
that's funny. That yeah.
not with the other one. So yeah, it's strictly roommates, and I am so sick of seeing fucking men. It's not even funny. Okay,
Hello, Diane.
I've had enough.
Hello, Bo Darren.
Hello, Boo.
I don't see my.
Yes, this weekend I'm gonna be going seeing my BFF. So yeah, no, it's still the same, Bo Darren, as he left it with the drip.
And it will continue to be until I get the putty. I should write a note right here. Look at this. One of my famous Post-it notes.
That's fucking great.
Plumbers. Putty. I know I have some, but I fucking don't know where it is. Unless I gave it to my brother.
Whatever. Okay. Anyway, so I would
Word.
like to start off with Kathry Who. Griffith.
Yes.
as
The
we call her.
insignificant amoeba that unfortunately her mother did not abort prior to birth.
Yes.
They're so in favor of abortion.
Exactly. I think
Too
she should have
bad.
been aborted.
Her mom didn't abort her.
Because, there's a reason certain things are aborted, like if there's a problem or if there's something. That bitch has a problem. She is not right all the way around.
Mhm.
She's the scum of the earth, a bottom feeder. Okay. Now, hello, little Miss fucking Piggy. Okay. Did you see her when she first came out? Fucking big. She's a big girl. Then she had to go and have bariatric surgery. She had all this surgery done so she can become a skinny girl. Well, I'm sorry. None of that shit helped. She was getting a Botox for a while and she was getting all this shit done. Oh yeah, you can look this shit up. Bitch is just one ugly ass man looking thing. Okay, this thing should not have survived life. Okay, and she has right to talk about putting a needle in the president's neck. Okay, after
Take the
holding
needle.
up his beheaded head the first time. This insane twat should be in fucking jail. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Threatening the president of the United States is
On and off, Diane.
is a crime unless you're Democrat. Unless the president is Obama.
Exactly.
Or Clinton.
Exactly. Which, we're going to come back to
Diane's like,
the Aniba. I know. The Aniba, Kathy. But
You said she actually had these surgeries?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, yes.
I didn't realize she was like a fat tub.
Yeah. Anyway, and I actually, back then I felt happy for her. Like, okay, she's doing something for herself. She's becoming something like whatever. And then she decided to open her pie hole and become this twat face fuck. Like, I'm going to fuck a rock because I can't get laid. Okay. That's what kind of twat this thing is. So, or maybe she's fucking Rosie for all we know. Or maybe, what's the other one with the dreads? What the fuck's Whoopi?
Whoopi.
Maybe they're having a threesome.
Whoopi, there it is.
So, yes. Clinton. Now, I don't know. We've discussed about Epstein's Island, and we'll get back to that as soon as a few of these conversations are over. But did you know that Clinton, this person is coming out saying that Clinton was there 13 times privately because he did not want people to know that he was abusing children and such.
Why would anyone want someone to know that? But
remember, he never touched that woman.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yes, that's it.
I did not have my penis in her mouth or my cigar in her JJ.
I think it had to be in her mouth because man can't get it up unless he's doing a dude. Okay, which brings me back to Kathy. Dude looked like a lady. Okay, because I think that thing thing has a penis. Okay, at this point in time, because I can't see anything or anyone wanting to fuck that unless you are a fucking rock. Dude, or a turtle. Remember the turtle who was fucking the rock? I think. Remember I showed you that was. I don't know who has seen this video.
Didn't he fall over?
Just hold on. This was hysterical. This turtle went up to this turtle that was a statue, and the noises were hysterical. His tongue's hanging out, and he's like trying to get on, saying, "Hey, oh, I mean, it was so, and it was just.
That's pretty much what it sounded like too.
It was so funny. And then he got done. He like backed off and he waited a minute. Then he was like, no, I think I want some more. And he goes back. He's like, I mean, these noises were just hysterical. And that's what I think happens to Griffith. Because if anything's going to fuck that, you got to think twice. You have to have blinders on. You have to do something. Okay, maybe that's why she's so bitter, because she can't get it.
I don't even think she can get it from the same sex.
Well, maybe Whoopi and, Joy Bear or whatever the fuck is her name is.
Joy Behar.
Behar, there you go.
Which is really an inappropriate name. Joy implies happy.
She's a joy to punch in the fucking face.
Yeah, throat punch that bitch.
Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
Whoops.
Derek said that's what he sounds like.
The turtle?
The turtle.
It's hilarious, dude.
Okay, now, how many people have seen the post about Mark Zuckerberg? Okay, where I can play it for you, and I think I will.
Play it.
Where he said he shouldn't be the arbiter of truth. His platform.
Shall I pull it up here? Or?
No, I have it right here.
Okay.
So I was just, he made himself sound like the biggest motherfucking asshole in the fucking world. And he looks like a little fucking alien head. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Okay, people, are you ready for this?
Clearly.
Facebook.
Let me back it up.
Twitter decided for the first time ever to fact check one of President Trump's tweets. I wondered if you
thought that Twitter may have made the wrong decision here.
We have a different policy, I think, than Twitter on this. I just believe strongly that that Facebook shouldn't be the arbiter of truth of everything that people say online. I think in general, private companies probably shouldn't be, or especially these platform companies shouldn't be in the position of doing that.
Every player?
Really? Really?
Amazing.
You want to support Biden, who's a fucking pedophile, Clinton, who's a pedophile,
Mm-hmm.
Hillary, who makes everyone look like that they've committed suicide. By the way, if somebody says I committed suicide, y'all, every single one of you know it's wrong. Okay, because I have no intentions of doing it. So just saying. Anyway, but don't you think as a platform, you would want both sides to come out and let things come out, but you're not an arbiter of truth?
Of course not.
So basically right there, he's saying every time he shuts down everything negative I say about the Dems, that would be the truth, because people only want to hear bad stuff about Trump. Right here, Zuckerberg. And let me see.
Sit on
YouTube, are you going to blow me off now too?
And rotate.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is...
Marky Mark. When was that video? Was that a recent interview? Like, did it have a date stamp? I'm just curious.
I can tell you in a second.
Every player?
Hold on.
Twitter decided for the first time ever
Wait, hold on.
to
Let me
fact
turn
check
this
one
off.
of President Trump's
Hold
tweets.
on.
I wondered if you
Shut
thought
up.
that Twitter may
Shut
have...
up. Won't stop.
Dissenting.
I believe it is recent. I don't see a date.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
I had no time. I was going to try to call you on the way home, but
Anyway, so
are you on, Joe? Because it looks like. Was it today? Darren said it was today.
Okay. Now the other thing.
Oh, it had to be. Because she mentioned Twitter. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Yeah, logic would have told me that, Darren.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
Now the other thing I wanted to bring up is my brother and other people have tried to comment on this show on YouTube, and they blocked it because they did not like that it was negative towards the Dems. Now, what does that tell you, people?
Free speech ain't free anymore.
Oh, it's going to be. Okay? So, there's just, this afternoon. Yep. I mean, this is just getting out of control. So there is a new platform, which I posted on my page, where you can actually post and say what you like. And that...
Nice, Joe. Joe's actually on. Now, one thing Tanya did different tonight when she set up the beginning of the show.
Excuse me. I was just saying something. Hold on.
You stopped for a second.
That's because I was pulling it up for them.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
hold on.
I just answered Joe. I was answering.
Parler. Parler is a site that you can go to and you can post whatever you like. So once again, we might have to change our platform to where we are doing our shows. So I started looking into it today. I got a little busy, so I couldn't finish. But so we might be going from there. But we'll see
It's
what
an app.
happens.
It says it's an app?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
All right, well, I brought it
But
up.
I also pulled up other sites as well. But a lot of them only allow you 20 minutes per video. So I've been looking at different things. So it is what it is. So, okay, now, Gina,
Yes.
can you go to what you were going to be speaking about? Oh, look, my brother's on.
Oh, shit. Brother's here, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
actually, that's true.
Exactly, yes.
From what? Yeah. Well, Tom, the Dems have superpowers that none of us are able to comprehend.
Apparently.
which is how they can fact check an opinion that doesn't happen for 4 more months.
Yes. So.
Trump signed an executive order on social media.
No.
Signing one tomorrow.
Excuse
I'm
me.
sorry.
You're supposed to be pulling up what you were going to read.
And I'm also answering some things.
Don't worry. No, when I say to go to something, that means no dead time.
Oh.
That means go to
So the fact that we were still talking didn't really.
No, because you're reading comments.
Yeah, okay. I read a comment.
No, go to what I asked you to read. Everyone else can see the comments. We'll get to them.
Wait a minute. It's on your site. Well, one of the things, interesting video today. I'm sure Darren saw it.
Wait.
MSNBC was doing a outdoor live shot. The personality, if you can call them that, because it is MSNBC, I think you have to have at least 1,000 viewers to be a personality, was wearing a mask and was shouting to people walking by without a mask. I think this was Minnesota or Wisconsin. And he was calling them out. Where's your mask? Where's your mask? Well, one of them walking by turned around and said, your cameraman doesn't have a mask. Neither does the other half of your crew. Sure enough, that was the truth. And this guy just felt, well, like he normally does because of MSNBC, about that big, and pretty much kind of wrapped up his interview. Well, this guy was interviewed later by, I don't know who, whether it was Fox or another network, and basically said, yeah, the guy was calling people out. He goes, earlier, he was talking to his cameraman before they were live, and he was, had him on the shoulder, and they weren't wearing their masks, and, it's like, it's just total hypocrisy. They're out there trying to make a news item out of something that's not. And that, granted, those protests that are going on, because that guy that was killed, there should be protests. And I think 4 cops were fired, which is good, because there's no way. This guy was already under control. There's no way they should have continued that and stopping other people. And that's hard, because I saw a guy do a 5-minute blurb on it, and hadn't seen this guy before. And he was apologizing for how ripshot he was. He was just the way he was talking. He's like, I'm just all over the place. It's very pro law enforcement, like we are, but you get people like that. And should the crowd have tried to rush the cops and get them off this guy and try to help this guy? It's hard because you're taught not to interfere when somebody's getting arrested. At the same time, they're carrying tasers and guns, and we're not. At least probably the people there weren't. And it's easy to second guess yourself and say, I should have just tried to help this guy because he died. If he didn't die, nobody would be saying that.
Right.
Yes.
You have to put this up on my page, and you are.
Put what up?
The broadcast.
I did already,
Okay.
and mine.
Are you sure? You didn't put it on yours and share it to mine like last time.
I basically said, join us on YouTube, copy the link, and put it on. All 3.
That means you're doing it from your page.
No, I went in here. Here's your page right here.
Yeah.
I copied it. I said, join us on YouTube. And I had the link from YouTube, and I copied it. And I put it on your page. And then I went to UR, and then I went to I think I did mine second, and then UR.
Okay.
Now, sometimes it doesn't show up at the top because I can't control how that does. That works. But I did see it on all 3. Oh, shit, man, this thing is just, my screen is really having a trouble.
Yes.
It started a few days
hold
ago.
on.
Tanya saw it, and it's. I think I got to get it to the tech because it's really bad.
Yeah,
Actually, my phone has a few of these links that I
hold
wanted to
on.
discuss.
I'm trying to.
All right.
Exactly. Because the reporters want you to see one thing when they do another. So.
Let's see. Here we go. Oh, Cal Perry is his name.
I agree, Darren.
Might as well name him since he's an idiot reporter. Yeah, I think so.
Yep. So.
And Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want that one. I just talked about that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look it.
June 1st, there is apparently a recent Facebook group that started that they plan on opening on June 1st. There is supposedly at least 100 salons and 100 gyms throughout the state of New Jersey that are going to defy the governor if they don't have something in place by then.
Good.
And they are willing to and want to work with them to try to get something done, and say that what the guys in South Jersey did goes, that's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to jump in to be the cavalry and fight the battle like that. But if you've got 200 plus businesses that are going to say, you know what, we're all going to open.
Right.
What are you going to do?
I'm sorry. You cannot shut that. We have rights. They work for us. Remember? They work for us. We don't have to listen to the bullshit. This is not law. It is not law that you have to wear a mask. It is not law that you have to stay in your house. It is not law that you can't open your business. They only shut it down and do whatever they can to shut it down when you defy what authority they think they have. So, you know what? Especially, what is that, Minnesota? Bitch. Did you see the thing on her today? Oh yeah, my husband went out and he said that to the guy at the boat, but he was just joking. Fuck you, he was joking. Oh, we've all been suffering. Fuck you. You've had threats. You know what? I can believe it because you're a fucking douchebag. So, Michigan. Is it Michigan?
Yes, it's Michigan.
Michigan.
If I can talk again.
I said Minnesota. You were supposed to correct me. You were not listening.
No, I was listening, and I was about to, but I've been cut off a few times, so I didn't want to cut you off again. Or I've been cut off. So, Rockaway is where this gym owner is. That's, I guess, apparently the head of this particular group. Yes, Michigan. It happened. I saw it last night on one of the replays of one of the news shows. He apparently wanted to get his boat in the water and for Memorial Day weekend. And he said that he was told very nicely by the people there, with all the shutdown, we're 3 weeks behind, and everybody, whatever the order is, it is. It's not going to happen. Do you know who I am? I'm married to the governor. Apparently, they tried to walk it back, as you said, that it was a joke. No one believes that. Her speech last night about it, trying to play it off as a joke. My husband tried to make it funny, but apparently the humor wasn't. It was lost on those folks, and she was being so official, like she didn't even believe her own bullshit.
Excuse me, this was the first time that she's been on where she wasn't like, you will do this and you will do that and you will do this, and if you don't do this, I'm going to do this, and you better do this, or guess what, this is going to happen. And all of a sudden she's little miss, oh yes, and I know that my husband, it wasn't what it seemed, and fuck you. We all know better, you fucking twat.
Oh, really? Tom, I didn't know that, Tom. I hadn't seen that part.
What?
So the marina's owner's response was fantastic. Yes, it would make a difference. It puts you at the back of the line.
Yes.
Which never ends, by the way, because then when 3 more people come in, you go to the back of them. And maybe you'll get your boat in the water by Labor Day, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I did not hear that. I just heard the blurbs and then saw the speech last night at the press conference.
No, I saw a bunch of stuff, so.
Yeah, it's classic. Perry's on.
Yeah. He's
been
on.
Yes?
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, I didn't see him up there. So what was the we talked about Kathy and
Did you read Perry's new one?
I saw it. I didn't CNN did the same thing with the border.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
You're supposed to read it.
You just told me not to read it.
No, I said, did you read it?
And I said no. And
so
I went back.
I said, read it. Read it.
Okay.
Read it.
Read it out loud. CNN did the same thing with the border, as they had many cameras on tripods set up near the border wall. And then when they yelled action, the immigrants all started to run around like they were tear gassed. That's awesome right there. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. like they're fucking Steven Spielberg.
Well, I think they think that at this point.
Yeah.
Because Steven Spielberg, of course, is a Dem. In case you didn't know that.
No, I knew that. Most of those big time Hollywood types are.
Not a lot of them.
Oh, a lot of
A
them.
lot of them, yes, but a lot of them, no.
Well, there's more than I've ever been aware of. Every so often you see one, you're like, oh, there you go. But it seems like they feel like if they come out, it's like they're going to
No,
be
but more and
blackballed.
more are coming out because
They are.
the shit.
Right,
I
they
mean,
are.
It's like, come on.
It's gotten to be so
seriously?
ridiculous, though. I mean, you have to come out. Like, dudes, you got to stop. Who was the... He had the Griffin. Oh, I know. I said it was in here. It started... what was the other one? Oh, Jersey might be more at risk for a second wave of cases.
Imagine that.
Tick, tick, tick. Here's the excuse being set up for the next shutdown, guys, in
Right.
Jersey. And I think at that point...
Like I said before, hello, wearing masks, staying inside is not building your immune system. Now, did you read the report on what happened in Italy, where they found out that COVID is not a virus, it is a bacteria that clots in your blood. And so when they changed the protocol to antibiotics and like a few other things and anticoagulant, everyone mysteriously recovered.
Weren't they talking about like vitamins and like eating healthy too as part of that? I saw something today.
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, treatment wise, everyone's been fine. So, hello, again, just another. And are they going to tell you about this? No, of course not. They want you to be afraid and, oh, the government's going to take care of us. No, the government's going to take every fucking thing you own. Please. And did you also
Mhm.
hear that today Trump was talking about having the right to carry for everyone, which I think is proper.
It absolutely is. This
Unless you have been a criminal who has been convicted of a crime, no. Okay.
Yeah.
But the average person, yes. Okay. Now, okay, all of a sudden somebody had brought up, and I had seen it in a feed,
Mhm.
about how there's no more school shootings. Isn't that funny? You know, blah, 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 and all these guns are still in the house, but there's no more school shootings. And then all of a sudden, shooting things are coming out. Really?
Yep.
Everything's been quiet until this was brought up. No, it's not the fact that people bear arms. It is the fact that the media blows it up into something that it's not.
Yeah.
Okay? Reality is, half of these stations should not even be allowed to air. They're fucking bullshit. They need to be flushed down the fucking toilet and forgotten about. Unless you can actually advocate for both sides and say, hey, this is what's being said, this is what's being said. You decide as a person, use your brain and decide what, you think is right, and leave it as that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm frustrated over all this bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those networks are more opinion shows. They are not news shows. And they
Right.
haven't been in a long, long time. All right, I'm not seeing that there either. All right. Let's see what else I had. I sent a bunch of shit to myself. So apparently the Gov was being interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
We're more at risk than other parts of the country. We're very dense. Actually, Governor, you're very dense.
Pretty much.
20,000 people a day he wants tested. All right, that's good. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I wore a mask in ShopRite today because it is a older population that goes in there a lot next to the office. And I guess if I go into Costco, I'll have to wear one because that's a requirement, and that's fine. But maybe I'll start looking for other places to shop. There was a grocery store I saw last night. Some woman was in, and 20 people were screaming at her because she didn't have a mask on.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
It's like, dudes, like, relax.
Yep.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm so done with this shit. I can't even. Hold on.
All right, I got to pull your page up again because I'm pretty sure.
I know.
Whoops.
I have a shit ton of stuff on there. Oh, did you see the one thing I put about, what do you call it? What's her face? The Beetlejuice. They took it down as it wasn't factual.
Oh, off of your page?
Well,
took it down?
they put a thing over it. saying
Oh,
that
if you want to continue to read this and, you know.
No, it's not fact. Yes.
Right. It's all bullshit. Yeah, that bitch.
Right.
Towing those cars.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they towed cars of people who, there was already people at church and had parked in the lot. But they towed cars out of a neighborhood home area. And
Yep.
she should be arrested for that too.
I agree. Now, I want to know anyone who is a policeman or woman, why is it you're not standing up for the constitutional right that we have as human beings? That the government works for us. We have freedoms. Okay?
Mhm.
We should be able to have them. The government cannot take those away from us. So what is the problem here? That's what I want to know. Why are the law enforcement not standing up for this shit?
And that's mind-boggling.
If they
They're
all
in there.
if they all stood up for it, guess what? What are they going to do? They can't. What are they going to do? Fire every single one of them? Then what?
Yeah. That's not happening. And what's his name? The 77-year-old barber from Michigan that opened up about a week ago and then was closed down again. They were showing back video. He was on the Ingram show, and they were showing back video of, cop in there showing him paper. Oh, excuse me. Well, it's going to be a sneeze that turned into a yawn. You got to shut down. You got to this. Come on, people. It's like these orders are not. We've said it how many times? People that are watching have said it on their page. It's not laws. None of them are laws. They're guidelines, if that. And time to drink.
Yes, I keep getting them
To the
every day.
freedoms.
Every day I'm fact checked.
Oh, the fact checks? Yeah. I actually got one the other day. I was proud of it. I was trying to figure out how I could send it to you.
It's called screenshot.
Oh, I wanted to send you the whole link or something, but yeah. Alyssa Milano. How about her?
Oh.
How about her with her
her
knitted mask?
mask.
All right, assholes. There's a piece of carbon filter inside, you fuckers.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Not.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see what this link was.
Alyssa Milano, she's a fucking asshole. Now, when she first came out, again, I liked her as an actress because she was very good. Okay.
I would agree with that.
But she has turned into such a fucking freak. It is ridiculous. Is this what happens to people when all of a sudden they have too much money that they don't know what to do with it? All of a sudden you're like, you know what? I'm bigger than God. I'm going to say this and you're going to listen. Well, guess what, Alyssa? Right here. I'm not listening to you. You're a goddamn freak. So take that and shove it up your fucking mask while you shove the mask up your fucking asshole.
Yeah, she is one of those over the top, beyond salvation.
Yeah, I get it every day, brother dear.
To the freedoms that we're fighting to get back. Revolution.
No, that we will get that.
Oh, we will. There's no doubt about succeeding.
Exactly.
But that's what's going on.
So
Woo, baby.
All right.
Alrighty. I need a little recovery. That's my little, what's that word? Dramatic voice. I'm not being dramatic.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah, what have you blocked? About 300 fact checkers? I didn't think there were 300
Way
fact
more
checkers in
than
the
that.
world.
Way more than that. Hold
When
on.
you, Darren says, adrenochrome supply is gone and celebrities are having withdrawals.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know what that is, and it's funny because I know it's some kind of drug. It's probably like a Prozac type of thing. Oh my God! Lordy.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't get the whole thing. So
My brain has been on like, it's been out.
anyway, Perry said, didn't you say you wanted to call in? You can call in.
Yes. You need me to put the number on again? I'll do that.
Yes, you can call in.
I'll do that right now. It's adrenaline from blood. Oh, you know what? I think I read about that a couple of years ago. Now that you're saying it, adrenochrome. Yeah, I thought it was like weird. Okay, 908
Oh,
246.
oh yeah, anyone, feel free to call in.
Here you go, Perry. Perry. You know who else was Mike? He was having trouble. What I started to say earlier, Joe, when Joe was able to get on,
Mhm,
it might be what you figured out
mhm,
as you went through the set the parameters
mhm,
and not to make it age restricted.
mhm.
And it seems
But
like,
everyone's over 18, so it's just a.
well, I
fun
understand. Right. I understand that. But having to log in. Yeah, you're right, Tom.
thing. Yes, you are.
You said you are. Always trying to plug.
Oh my God.
You can say it. Ed, you are an idiot. And I won't even say that.
Where's your shirt? Diane did get you a shirt.
I could go get that.
And what does it say?
It's a nice, big, sparkly picture of the Grinch. And it says, I am an idiot.
Mhm.
And I've worn it proudly to work and outdoors. And people look at me and I just go, yeah, what's your problem?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what?
Darren, he's the studio.
Yes, the studio is, yes.
Yes, the studio is my brother.
Do me a favor, check your phone, see if Anthony's commenting like he has the last couple of shows on like
He
directly,
wasn't on. No.
because he was sending messages, right? Screenshots and messages. Yeah, I'm just curious because
Got nothing.
yeah, I think you're right, Barry. Most cops do know. The problem is you get the few that don't.
I think I should go call him.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm not here because I don't know how he's going to start off.
Hey, I mean, he could start off
No.
any way he likes.
No.
Really?
No. He's been on a
Sheep?
no.
Like sheep mating and stuff like that, or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. So,
All right. Well,
excuse me.
woo.
I'm turning this over to you, Ed. It's all you. I'll be back. Me and my sprigs of hair.
You gonna call Aunt?
Yes.
Dude, if I don't get a haircut, do my own haircut in the next 24 hours. I'm giving Michael permission to take the weed whacker, and I'll just lean
You
over
don't
the
want to
deck.
do that. Don't do that. No.
I'll lean over the deck so it hangs down.
You might not have a head left.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, just talk, will you?
Okay.
I got to pee and then I'll.
No, they. Oh, really? Darren says you don't see the studio. Wow. Huh. That's odd. You know, some comments I think I don't see, but I'm actually on my laptop. The last like 2 weeks worth of shows, because this desktop always has been real slow. And even if we were doing our typical slapstick, sexual, weird topic kind of show, if I had 2 or 3 web pages open, the Facebook page would just freeze. It wouldn't go anywhere. I'd have to refresh, wouldn't see comments. You lose a minute. And when I finally get it back and I start reading something, it's just been hell. So I've been using the laptop, but now the laptop screen is all messed up. All right, so Diane can see the studio. That's good. I got to stop with the Bosco? What, you mean this shit? Or the, oh no, you're talking about this? This is going. I took a survey at work, and pretty much across the board, no one likes it. I don't like it. I don't like the way it came out. I thought it was going to be lighter than this. The first thing I said to Tanya when I said, well, here it is, and she looked at it. Oh, okay, Darren, you're good. That's good. Yeah, the first thing I said to Tanya, I'm like, well, here it is. I showed her, and I go, it looks like I just finished eating someone's ass. And she just burst out laughing, because it's exactly, and you know what? If somebody else was wearing this, that's the same comment I would have made about them. So I'm an equal opportunity douchebag. I throw myself under the bus just as often as anyone else. Yeah, I'm not sure how that all works. I'm still trying to learn some of this YouTube stuff. So anyway, Perry, you going to call in? Put the number in there somewhere. Where is it? You got to scroll up a little. I can put it in again. And good for you, Joe. Still care. Here we go. I've got you saved as Perry J. ... You are. What's up, brother?
Am I in?
You're in. You're on. You're on. Well, I got you on speaker.
I was waiting for Tanya to notice my Bosco comment I said about you.
Well, she walked out. Yeah, and I didn't get it initially. I thought it was something else, and then I realized I thought you were talking about the shot, and I'm like, oh, as soon as I looked at the camera again, I'm like, oh no, he's talking about the shit. Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
No, that's hey, I don't know if you heard what I basically said was she wanted to see how it came out, so I was like this, had my face covered, moved it, she looked at it, started kind of laughing, and I'm like, it looks like I ate someone's asshole. And she burst out laughing, and I'm like, look, I would have said that if I saw it on anybody else, so might as well.
My question that seemed to went past the timeline, but that's okay. Did you guys both see that copper? It comes on late at night, but not too late. The Copperware commercial for the mask.
Copperware?
It's a commercial for Copperware mask. It's a commercial.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't heard of that.
I actually posted on my Facebook. I'm surprised Tanya didn't see it because I post constantly every day on Facebook. But anyway, it's like a 2-minute commercial, and it makes it look like wearing these masks are the best thing since sliced bread. And they actually say these words in the 2-minute commercial. Because again, you know how we have like now 25 fear-mongering commercials telling us to stay home and wear masks and all that stuff. You guys know that, right?
Yes, and I saw that on your one post yesterday.
Okay. Well, during this Copperware commercial trying to sell these masks, oh, by the way, $29.99, and if you act now, you get a mask for free. But anyway.
Well, I'm going to hang up on you right now and call them.
But anyway, here's what they actually say. I actually recorded it with my phone. I ran to the television and put my phone up against the TV and I just recorded it.
That's
I
great.
can say these words. Sometimes, and they say it real disgustingly disturbing, like, sometimes we have to go outside to get essentials. In other words, they're making it so obvious they want you in that house and never coming out.
God.
It's probably the most despicable thing I've ever heard in a commercial thus far.
The whole thing is just like...
I mean, how can you say it? Sometimes we have to go out and get essentials? That's clearly saying they don't want you outside.
Yeah, they don't want you. And yet, I last night, I put that... I didn't put all the signatures because it was too much, and I could not upload a PDF to Facebook. But the doctor's letter that 500 or more than 500 signed to Trump, saying that we are now in a massive, a mass casualty event with all the people that are home, that are losing jobs, money, businesses, depressed or whatever, suicides, domestic violence, that the doctor basically said in a mass casualty event, you have 4 tags: black, red, yellow, green. Green are fine, maybe a little touch up and they can move on, they can wait around. Black are the unfortunates that are beyond saving. Like in a war zone, they do this a lot, obviously. Somebody's, 2 legs and arms are blown off and their gut's halfway open and they're still alive. That person's not going to survive, unfortunately. You make them comfortable and you move on to the reds, because the reds, with a lot of work, mostly can be saved. And then the yellows are the ones that you'll get to, they need to be treated, but they can wait, hold a bandage or hold a towel on your wound for the next hour and we'll get to you. And they're basically saying that we have a tremendous amount of black and red right now in this country because, and they're going to be overwhelmed with all of the side effects or after effects of this shutdown. And those of us with a brain like yourself and most people watching, Tanya, myself, have been saying from day one, I just was incredulous. Like, what are we doing? Why are we shutting things down? This thing is not, unless this came out to be one of those movies like with Dustin Hoffman or whatever, where literally you breathe it in and you're dead in an hour and cities are literally dropping hundreds of thousands every hour. Unless it was like that, there was no need to do this.
Yeah, I saw what you wrote. Well, I got something even better. I didn't post it yet. You ever hear of a guy, Mark Kay? K-A-Y-E?
It rings a bell, but I won't swear.
He's on Facebook. He does all these clips. He
Okay.
put out a clip. I'm about to post it.
Okay.
Okay, and his clip is he's talking about the projection model that we use to close down the country and planet. Did you hear about that?
No.
Okay, well, brace yourself, and I think it's true because I've seen this guy. He's got 100 videos out there, whatever. Here's what he says in this clip. He's got the name of the girl, and he's got the information, but he wouldn't say it on the air.
Okay.
The projection model that Fauci and they all used to shut down everything, are you ready? Was from a 14-year-old girl in high school.
I saw that. I didn't know it was a girl or a guy. I saw that it was the whole projection was a 14-year-old high schooler.
It didn't come from the scientists. It didn't come from the doctors. It came from a 14-year-old girl. Wow. That's all I got to say.
What the fuck? I don't care if this girl is Doogie Howser on cocaine squared. You don't have enough background and experience to even have that kind of say.
That's what caused us to shut down. It was her projection model that Fauci and everybody.
That's insane.
Yeah, I thought that was like.
I just read that this afternoon embedded in a post. It probably was one of yours, actually, one of your long posts.
Yeah, I like making long posts.
That's fine. They're usually informative. I haven't heard back. It was a friend of mine that went on a rant about 3 days or 4 days ago. And 2 of his friends that go on there all the time are completely left. One of them is off the chart. He's probably a Bernie, like he's probably sucking Bernie's dick and then spreading it around via his spit. So anyway, and he's always high. He's just one of these guys that as long as I've known him through my brother, it's one of my brother's friends groups. As long as I've known him, this guy is he's always getting high. That's what he does. It's just, we all know that. And he's talking about how, this is an unconstitutional. The governor's in a tough spot. He's trying to make decisions to save all of his constituents. No, he's not. No, he's not, dude. And where do you get it's not unconstitutional? And then you got that guy, Chris, that's always, throwing things on Tanya's post, which is funny because he'll make 9 comments in a row because he'll say something and he'll remember something else and another one. And I just refute some of them and I just, I'm waiting to hear back, and you don't hear back because the problem is when they go to fact check things and they find out that what they're reading is correct, they have no answer.
Well, did you see the last long one I put out there, Ed? I actually shared it on Facebook, and I don't usually share things. I just forget to share things sometimes, but I shared this one, another long one, okay?
Okay.
And I say specifically, please, I'm begging someone, I'm challenging someone, please challenge this post of mine. I'm begging. I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat, and I don't care who you are. And what I said, it took a long time for me to say it in my post, but at the end, what I said was, I don't care about Fauci, Bergs, wear masks, don't wear masks, social distance, don't social distance. I don't care about all the things we've ever heard about, which have all been contradictory. Okay.
Right.
Here's the point. Here's the main point. Somebody tell me, and I got nobody that gave me an answer. They just all hit likes because I'm okay. I said, somebody explain to me, and there's no way around this, and I don't care who you are, and I don't even care what your intelligence level is, because it's 5-year-old can figure this out. Somebody tell me, how on earth do you shut down a country or a planet with a recovery rate of a virus of 99%?
There's no answer for that, and then you won't hear from anybody. You won't.
I haven't gotten one reply. I've said it verbally to people in the parking lots of Walmart. They just turn around and walk away. And I didn't make that up. That is the recovery rate, 99%.
Okay, move
Yeah,
over.
no, I know it's been like that.
Move. Move.
Hello, everybody.
No offense. What that happened?
You have a mic.
I got COVID
Hello,
tomorrow.
everybody.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I've got a
hello. Say hello to
99% chance to recover.
Hello.
Right. No, you're
Hello,
right.
everybody. I
We got Anthony on now. Hey, hey, Anthony. We've got 4 people
What's
now.
up? What's doing?
So Perry, this is Anthony. Perry,
He wants to know what's doing.
just having a discussion.
He wants.
I'm
usual.
looking for
He
someone
wants.
to dispute
Anthony
the
wants to know
recovery
what
rate.
the fuck you did around your mouth.
Oh, this? Oh, dude, it's going away. The general consensus, I think it was you had walked out. I checked at work, and general consensus was what you think and what I think is that this has got to go.
What did I say to you?
You said
You did it the right. Whatever you did it the wrong way. Believe me when I tell you. You gotta shape it. You gotta grow the beard on the side. You gotta shape it, and then they color it.
Yeah, I took a little too much off, but it was hard to tell when it was gray. And,
Yeah.
and I think I left the color in too long. I didn't expect it to be anywhere. And this isn't even dark, but it's much darker.
How
than
long
I
did you leave the color in?
5-6 minutes, which is what it said. I should have just done it for like 3 to see what it looked like, and I could have always, done it
Did you
again.
buy the one for the beard and mustache, or you bought the one for the head?
Well, it's beard and mustache, but there's a different one that my friend Joe, with one of the bosses at work, he told me that it definitely says beard and mustache, and I got it. He goes, you kind of like put it on and wash it off, and it does a gradual change. But that was 2 nights ago. And I had to get
You
it
get
done.
you get the beard and mustache, whether it's dark brown or whatever.
Right.
Put it on. You wait however many minutes it tells you to wait. You wash, shampoo it off, and you condition it, and then it should be okay.
Yeah, that's what I did, but it wasn't the beard and mustache one. It was just the straight up just for men, so it was probably the hair.
That's why it's for the top of your head. That's why you got it. You got to get the one with
Yeah.
the beard and mustache.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, it was, the good thing is this shit grows, I guess. Bad thing is it grows because I usually hate it. So it's coming off because, like I said, as I told others, Anthony, it looks like I was.
Eating someone's asshole who had diarrhea, like I said to him.
Yes.
Oh, that's cold. Let me tell you, that's cold.
Hey.
Man.
Anthony, let me tell you something. When I first, yes, it is, Perry. But hey, when I first unveiled at the time, and she came up and said, "All right, let's see," and I'm covering my face. I moved my hand, and she looked at it, and she was just in shock, I think. And I said to her, "It looks like I was eating someone's asshole," and she laughed her ass off.
No, I think you referred to chocolate cake or some shit.
No, I did not.
And I said,
My comment was,
I said it looks like you were eating someone's asshole who had diarrhea.
no. I said that first. I goes, "It looks like I was at somebody's ass."
No.
Because I did. Because that's the first. As soon as I saw it, that's the first thing I thought of.
It all comes out the same way.
The first thing I thought of when I saw it in the mirror was, it looks like I was eating an ass. I was tossing salad.
And you've been wearing this for how many days?
I wanted to see what people at work would say.
Uh-huh.
So they were all in today. Yeah, it's pretty much about the building management across the hall, same thing. She actually looked at my hair and this and said,
The bowl cut? Yeah.
"You look like you were at a rave, or you just came from a rave." I'm like, "Yeah, except I didn't have any X," which would have been good. Anthony must be watching the news or something.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
He couldn't get on, so.
Oh, okay, that sucks.
Anyway, Yes, but because
Yes.
we all know how gentle I am.
Oh yes. When
Yes.
when Tiny Tim sang "Tiptoe Through the Tulips," he was not referring to Tanya.
Oh, Jesus.
That song was bull rushed through the China shop, and that's why we love her. Not gonna go
Who
quietly.
was trying to shop? Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, and so not yeah.
Anyway. See what's going on.
Not much.
Oh, believe me, dude.
we're-
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, this was a
We're
mistake.
just about ready to wrap up.
Are we?
So yeah,
Oh shit!
Okay.
Time
So,
flies when you're having
Oh,
fun.
good.
yeah. So, but
Good.
I haven't heard from you, so I figured let me go see if I can get you on, and you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I made another, those little videos that I make and I publish them on my
She's sitting
thing.
there.
I did another one. Did it, it was Saturday I did it. No, not Saturday. I'm
Couple
sorry,
days
Monday.
ago. Yeah, a couple days ago,
Yeah.
Anthony, I saw it. I'm sorry, Perry. What was
No.
that?
So let's talk about the book and about that movie, The Irishman, and
I
everything.
wonder how much of a delay you
Right.
have. Because she walked back in about
Oh,
3-4
that was
minutes ago and I
Friday.
moved.
right.
Unless yours was on pause, or if you had stopped it and then
Say that
restarted it, you might be like 4 minutes
What's happening
behind.
Friday?
That's up to you.
All right, good.
So you coming
Yeah,
out?
that'll be up. Huh?
You coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I don't know. Try to get about 2, 3 in between there.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you before then. So.
Oh, and
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Darren,
yeah.
by the way, I also,
But
Doogie Howser, I
I don't
know
know what's
it's a
going on with
TV
the
show,
computer because every time I go on it, I
but
get on
everybody
it,
knows who he is.
and then when I go to type something in, all of a sudden it goes out, and it goes back to YouTube, to the beginning of YouTube again.
Ah,
Right. Well, we'll figure it out when you're here. Hold on one second. Brother
Yeah.
dear, if you're still on, do you remember when Dad took me driving and I took him through the cornfield? This is what Darren is referring to. So
He drove to a cornfield.
I was learning how to drive, and it was actually really pretty funny because
Listen,
no, just hold on.
I was learning how to drive when I was in Brooklyn, but I didn't drive through no store window either.
No, just listen.
I was gonna say you didn't find a cornfield.
No, just listen. This is actually pretty funny. So we go up this hill, and you have to go around this corner, and there's like a straightaway, but then there's a dirt road, and there's a corner thing. I'm like, which way do you want me to go? Well, he's like, he's like, go, like whatever. Well, I didn't know which way to go. Well, there was a little dip that went in, like the dirt driveway was over here. Then there was a cornfield, and the turn went around that way. So instead of turning or going down that road, I went woo into the cornfield, and all you saw was of all this corn flying up. My dad's feet were like on the freaking dashboard. Okay, we stop in the middle.
Surprised he didn't try to jump out.
No, we stop in the middle of the cornfield, and no, this is one thing. He's like,
He stopped in the middle of the cornfield to pick corn, right?
yeah, just hold on. No, hold on. He's like, get out. So I get out. We switch positions. Okay, we're going back. He gets it back on the road. After he's done plucking all the corn from the wheels and everything, he's like, okay, get in and drive. And I'm like, no, you yelled at me. So I refused to drive.
I bet you something. I bet you the farmer wasn't thrilled when he seen that. The farmer must have
He's
been
like,
pissed.
I did not yell at you. I did not yell at you. I did not. I'm like, you yelled at me. Because I knew that he was pissed when he was like, get out in the cornfield. Because he knew I wasn't going to get it back on the road, you know.
I figured he was gonna drive.
But like,
What?
even getting out of the car, you had to be like,
Oh yeah.
You know?
You're pushing against like 25 stalks.
yeah.
They're not
And,
exactly weak.
You know, yeah, it was just, yeah, it was priceless.
It was a mess.
Oh, yeah, it was. I think you were. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
so
It wasn't a pretty scene for the cornfield.
no, it wasn't. So
And I guarantee the farmer was not thrilled with it either when he finally seen it.
Actually, the farmer, I heard this story. The farmer came out and looked at her and says, "You can't get there from here."
Probably.
Okay. And
I was so
the farmer's the one
upset.
that's gonna look
And my
good
dad-
corn.
As my father knows, when he gets pissed off, he's like, he flares his nostrils. She's like, so I knew
Yeah.
he was pissed off. So that's why I'm like,
Oh, I mean,
no.
who wouldn't be? And I figured he was going to drive anyway, like, to get out.
Well, that's why he told me to get out.
Yeah, but you cleared everything, and then he was like, "You drive out of here."
No. Oh, no, once we get on the road.
Oh, I thought because you said we
No.
cleared all the corn out, and then he says, "All right, get in and drive."
No, he cleared the corn out on the road. Why would he do it in the field?
I don't know. All you said was we stopped, I got out, we cleared the corn out, and he told me to
No,
drive.
I didn't. I said he had to turn around to get on the road.
So he did. Okay, that's good.
Right.
Then he had to pluck everything out, which by the time we got home, there was still corn.
I mean, there's probably corn in there for like a
Well,
week.
you should have done. You should have made popcorn out of it.
I was just gonna say, like 3 days later, from underneath the hood at the engine, popcorn started flying out because the corn was stuck there.
It was quite
Adventurous.
sick. And then, well, there was when Diane was here, we were talking about a couple other stories. Yeah, I whatever, but
Couple other.
yeah. So, but anyway, our time is up
Yeah.
here, folks. So we are going to go. So I hope everyone enjoys your night. I hope that you have a great day tomorrow and you come back and join us on Friday because I'm sure I'll have some tidbits to talk about. We're going to try to lighten it up a little bit on Friday with a little bit of fun stuff, but of course we'll touch on a couple topics, but we're not going to go crazy because everyone needs a break from all the shit. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go, Diane.
yes. So that's right. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us and we will see you soon.
Now I know Diane's still here. She's like, "Hallelujah,
Yes,
praise the Lord."
Yes.
Can I get an amen?
that's right. All right. Love you, bro.
Take care, Tom.
And yes, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord, best ammunition.
Exactly.
That's us.